Previously on Scotty Survivor Steel City. After Zoe's elimination and Corey's individual immunity win, it was a scramble to see who would become the next jury member. Sarah felt she was on the bottom of Dorothy, Eric, Hallie, May, and Audrey and decided to take matters into her own hands, causing rocks and playing an idol to avoid it. Anthony was the casualty and the second member of our jury. 9 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Anthony to go, and I wish I played my idol on him. I wish I knew. This really sucks.
That could have gone better if either Dorothy, Audrey, or Hallie went home, but at least it wasn't Olivia.
It was so close to being Hallie. It was so close. It was so fucking close.
I don't even think I would be this sad if I was going. I wanted him to win. I'm really upset.
Dorothy and them just agreed to vote for May way too easily. So, they were trying to 5-3 to it. It didn't work. We caught on, sniffed that out real quick. And voted for May. Honestly, I was like 95% sure they were flipping on me, but that 5% on me was like, all right, let's keep the votes on May just in case they aren't, and it's 8-2, and maybe we all go to bed early tonight. That was very wishful thinking, and it didn't actually happen.
I mean, he low-key wanted this. He low-key wanted this, but, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
I feel like Leo and Olivia and Anthony were very much blaming me, Hallie, and Audrey for doing what we did. However, they have to understand that the fact that they didn't talk to us about it just shows that the three of them are closer than the three of us. That's okay. Everyone has people that they're closest to, but I feel like it's not fair of them to blame us for what we did because we were trying to put ourselves in a better position. Like, we know that would have been them in the top 3. Of course, they're denying it because they're trying to make it seem like we flipped on them for no reason.
There's 6 more tribal councils. I'm not coming for you. I wasn't gunning for them. At all. Period. I had no intention of voting out any of those Ogans. Unless they started making the move on me first. I had no intention of doing it.
Fuck Audrey, man. Fuck Dorothy. Fuck May. Fuck Holly. I'm really upset. I love you, Anthony. I'm sorry you had to go.
I mean, it was better odds that it was them going, but at least this idol wasn't a waste. Can I reach out to May now? I'm gonna ask if I can talk to her.
Sarah plays his idol. Sarah's like she has an idol. And I'm like, yes! She's playing it for me! Fuck yeah! We did it! Take that, bitches! And then she plays it for herself. That fucking moron. Why did she play it for herself? That was so stupid.
Sarah made a good move.
But the fact that she's paranoid to the point that she played a fucking idol, like, holy fuck.
Oh my god. Like, that was so dumb. Why did she play it for herself? She played it for herself so she wouldn't pick a rock? She would have had the numbers. May's not gonna forgive her for this. No way in hell is she gonna forgive her for this. No way.
Corey and Sarah, I don't know, I feel like a big knife was just stabbed in my back because not only did they write my name down once, but they wrote my name down twice when, like, I don't know how, like, they could have thought that everyone else would have been loyal to me.
Okay, yeah, can you please explain what
happened?
happened?
they suspected it from the beginning. That's what I was trying to tell you. And the one thing Leo, Corey, they all suspected it. And then the last call that they had with Ogun, they were like, it's 100% they're voting Leo out. Like, they were like, I couldn't do anything. And they were already saying your name. And I thought, okay, if we go to Rocks, she'll be safe. Because here's the thing. If I just wanted you gone, which I don't, and I don't want you to be mad at me. If I just wanted you gone, I just would have played the idol on Leo. And I didn't.
Like, okay, wait, just tell me what happened. So Did you and Corey vote for me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
May, I literally, during my entire thing, I said, I'm doing this to literally save her.
I realized that it must have been Sarah and Corey. Actually not even immediately. Cause, yeah. Then, like, we were going through that, like, tie vote again, and then I was thinking, very freaking naively, I was thinking, okay, like, looking at everyone, alright, I for sure have Hallie on this free vote, I for sure have Eric, and I for sure have Anthony, Corey, and Sarah. Literally ripped me. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just, like, trusted way too easily, but I was like, yeah, like, there's no way Sarah would betray me. No way Corey or Anthony would write my name down.
I knew they weren't gonna flip. I mean, I didn't know for certain. That's why I was literally having a mental breakdown during this entire thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I did this to save you. I know, like, it's shitty. Like, I just...
But, like, why couldn't you have just voted for Leo and then, like...
Because May, they don't... Like, I had no say. I was on the absolute bottom. If they would have told me about this plan, I would have done it. But they didn't. No one contacted me. They kept me entirely out of the loop. And even if they pulled me back in, I would be on the bottom.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I had to do what was best for me. But I also wanted to do what was best for you. Like, if it would have been... I genuinely care about you so much. Like, that's why I did this.
I know, I care about you too.
And I really hope you don't hold it against, like, I did this because I knew it was risky for you, but also, like, it fucking saved you, too. Like, from the rocks. Like, I don't know. I know it's hard to wrap your head around, and, like, I literally was having a mental breakdown over this.
What really hurt was that I told Sarah everything. I told her about what was happening with me, Eric, Audrey, Dorothy, and Hallie, and I was transparent. I was like, we're gonna vote Leo out, and I didn't ask her this, but I'm for sure that she told them that we were doing that and voting Leo. And then she kind of, like, backed it up by saying, oh, yeah, well, like, I guess, like, I could have, like, played my idol on Leo and then you would have gone, but you also could have voted for Leo.
Well, no, you told me, like, what they were doing, and I was like, fucking shit, this is what Corey and all of them have been saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, like, I was, like, not believing them, like, and Leo wasn't, like, not on board, and then they had the Ogun call, and he was like, fuck it, I know Dorothy's lying to me.
I want to trust Corey and Sarah, but the betrayal is just, it's there. It's definitely there. And I think it's growing and festering, and I don't think I can trust anyone at this point.
Well, Sarah is now officially my closest ally in this game. That's a strange turn of events.
Sarah, I think I low-key have beef with. I apologize to her for lying to her. However, I'm not responsible for her poor gameplay. She should have reached out to Audrey and maybe she would be in this position and she wouldn't have flipped. You know, we could have a 6v4, we could have been like, could have avoided all of this basically. But she didn't, and bro, she's a snake. Like, I don't know what else to say, cause she could have talked to me and she, you know, it's true, like, she is a snake.
This is, like, good for us because we have 5, and now Sarah, Corey, Olivia, Leo have 4, and there's no way, like, anyone in us 5 is gonna flip to their side, and there's no way them 4 are gonna flip here, and we're not gonna want Sarah at least, or Corey.
Today, I blindsided Sarah and Corey, and honestly, I thought I'd fine. But I talked to Corey afterwards, and, like, I'd never seen him like that. Almost felt like I lost a friend.
How he delivered the line of "we're not allies" to me, it's just like there's something that's, like, slightly ingenuine there that's, like, ticking me off slightly.
That could have gone better, but at least I know now that, like, Eric, Audrey, Hallie, and May and I are solid, and moving forward we can move with that alliance, especially because, I mean, I don't think Olivia has an idol. Corey's paranoid as hell. Maybe he has an idol. I wouldn't doubt it, but also he's a master's student. I feel like he has better things to do with his time than just go hunting on campus as was, like, the freshman would.
Today shocked every single person. Not one person knew what was happening completely. Not one. no one was sure today. It was the first time that people had to willingly 100% turn on people and see what the result was. And we came out on top, but are we on top is the question.
Corey, I'll take it back, and we're about to get started on our next immunity challenge. Here's how this one works. It is titled Touchy Subjects, and before the challenge starts, you will fill out a questionnaire about the tribe in private. The results will then be tallied by production, and the challenge will begin. Each question will be posed to the group, and your job is to guess whose name was written down most often. In other words, what name did the majority say? You'll write that name down and show it when asked. For each right answer, you have the ability to, quote-unquote, strike down another player. 5 strikes, and you're out. The last person standing wins individual immunity and the coveted frozen necklace. If there are no questions, we can get ready to start. Best of luck. You have now all finished filling out your questionnaires, and let's get started. The first question was, who do you trust with your life? Please now answer who you think the majority said. Now please show to main. We see a wide variety of names. Some say Corey, some say Eric, some say Leo, some say Hallie. The correct answer was Hallie. That means that Dorothy, Audrey, and Eric will get the chance to take away a life from one person. We will be starting with Audrey. Audrey, please select who you would like to take a life from.
Sarah.
Sarah is down to 4 lives. Dorothy, please select somebody to take.
Oh, sorry. Sarah.
Sarah is now down to 3 lives. Eric, please select the next person.
Sarah.
Sarah is now down to 2 lives remaining. We will now move to the next question. Our second question was, who is the most honest? We see Leo, Olivia, Hallie, Corey answering himself. and May. The correct answer was May, meaning that once again, Eric, Dorothy, and Audrey will be taking away. We will be doing it in reverse order this time. You.
I'll let you two finish that. Leo.
Leo is now down to 4 lives remaining. Dorothy.
Sarah.
Sarah is down to 1 life remaining. Audrey.
Sarah.
Sarah is the first person eliminated from this individual immunity challenge. The next question is, who never shuts up? We see some for Leo, some for Eric, many for Olivia, and the correct answer was indeed Olivia. So that means that,
God, that's funny as fuck.
so correct with Olivia are Olivia, Dorothy, May, Hallie, Eric, and Corey, and they will be answering in that order.
Dorothy.
Dorothy is down to 4. Dorothy, who would you like to take away from?
Leo.
Leo is down to 3. May, who would you like to take away from?
Also Leo.
Leo is down to 2. Hallie, who will you be taking away from?
Leo.
Leo is down to 1. Eric, who will you be taking away from?
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Surprise. Oh my god.
Corey, who will you be taking away from?
Dorothy.
Dorothy gets her second piece taken away. That means that now Sarah and Leo are out, with Dorothy having 2 pieces taken away. We'll be now moving to our next question. Who could never survive on their own? We see Eric, Olivia, Audrey. The correct answer was Sarah. Everyone is incorrect.
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
Who can never survive on their own?
Guys, I know how to camp, so just fuck all you, jeez.
Oh, God.
Okay, we'll be moving to our next question, given that everybody got that incorrect. Who mistakenly thinks they are running this game? We see some Erics, some Leos, 1 Corey. The correct answer was Leo, meaning that Hallie, May, Dorothy, and Eric are correct.
Fucking how, bro? I just almost got sniped in rocks. Oh yeah, I'm running it. This was all part of my plan.
We will begin with Hallie, then go to Eric, then go to Dorothy, then go to May. So Hallie, who would you like to take away from?
Corey.
Corey has lost his first life. We will now be going to our next person.
Corey.
Corey has now lost his second life. Going over to Dorothy.
Sorry, dude.
No, you're
Corey.
Corey has now lost yet another life. And May.
Corey too. I'm sorry, Corey.
Corey is down to 1 life remaining. We will be now moving on to our next question. Our next question is, who is most likely to stab you in the back? We see some for Dorothy, some for Leo, some for Audrey. We have 1 for Sarah with an H on the end there.
Sarah, I'm sorry!
So the correct answer was indeed Sarah. So Olivia and Hallie are the only 2 to get it correct. Sarah walking around.
Sarah,
Hallie, you'll be taking first. Olivia will be taking second.
Corey.
With that, Corey has been eliminated from this individual immunity challenge, already putting back up his whiteboard in anticipation. Olivia, who will you be taking from next?
Dorothy.
Dorothy is now down to 2 lives remaining. Let's move on to our next question. Who would you most like to be stranded with? So for this, there were 2 correct answers. The correct answers were Olivia and Leo, meaning the only person to get it correct was Audrey.
Wait, I put you, Leo.
I put you.
Really?
No way.
Oh my god! I guess we're dating.
Oh my god, dude.
Besties.
Crazy, bro.
Audrey, as the only person to get it correct, you can take away a life from somebody.
As much as I'd love to sail on Desert Island with you, Olivia, I'm gonna have to take away a point.
No, just kidding. It's fine.
Olivia loses her first life, going
I
down to
appreciate
4
that.
lives.
That's so fun.
Our next question is, who would you most likely invite to a family dinner? We have all sorts of answers, some Hallies, some Audreys, some Corys. The correct answer to this question was Corey, meaning Audrey, Dorothy, May, and Olivia will be selecting in that order. So Audrey, who will you be selecting from first?
Olivia.
Olivia loses yet another life. We will now go to Dorothy.
Olivia.
Olivia loses another one.
Oh,
Go to May.
May.
Olivia.
Olivia taking it one more time. We will now wait to see whether or not Olivia will continue the trend and take from herself.
Oh no. I'm gonna go with Dorothy. I just want to keep playing. This is so fun.
Dorothy loses another life. That means that both Dorothy and Olivia are now at 1 life. So updated rankings at this time. Audrey currently has 5 lives remaining. Dorothy currently has 1 life remaining. Eric currently has 5 lives remaining. Hallie currently has 5 lives remaining. May also has 5 lives remaining. And Olivia has 1 life remaining. So with that, let's move on to our next question. Now let's find out who you would not like to have at a family dinner. The next question is, who would you not invite to a family dinner? Some Leos. The correct answer was Leo. So Audrey, May, and Eric will be taking, once again in that order. So Audrey, who would you like to take from?
Okay, I'm just gonna vote Olivia. I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
Olivia has now lost her final life, and she is now eliminated from this challenge. May, who will you be taking from?
I'm sorry, Dorothy. What?
Dorothy has now also been eliminated from this challenge. Eric, the floor is yours.
It's a good question. Sorry, Hallie.
Okay.
Hallie has lost his first life. We will now be moving on to our next question. Your next question is, who needs therapy most?
Oh.
Also, who's drinking out of a wine bottle right now? Let's all think about it.
Me after this challenge.
Olivia, we see Olivia, we see Olivia, and we see a Sarah. The correct answer was Sarah, meaning Eric is the only one to get it correct.
Because I'm an alcoholic, this is ableist.
Guys, I actually whatever.
Yeah. It's because we drink. They hate us.
At least you get invited to dinner parties.
Eric, please take from either May, Audrey, or Hallie.
I'll just continue the trend, Hallie.
Hallie is now down to 3 lives remaining.
Sorry, dude.
All good.
Okay, only a few more questions remaining. Our next question is, who has the biggest sense of entitlement? Okay, we see 2 Erics, a Leo, and a Sarah. The correct answer was once again Sarah, meaning that Hallie is the only one to get the chance to take away from somebody this round.
Oh, I'll return the favor to Eric.
Eric is now down to 4 lives. As an update, that means that Audrey and May still have all their lives. Hallie is down to 3 lives, and Eric is down to 4 lives. If there are multiple people surviving at the end of this, whoever has the most lives will win. If there are multiple people tied for the most lives, whoever has answered the most correct questions will win. Let's move on to our next question. Who would you least like to see win? We see 3 Sarahs, and I believe that is a Leo from Eric. Sadly, once again, the correct answer is Sarah. That means that we will be answering in the order of Hallie, then May, then Audrey. So Hallie, please take from somebody first.
Eric.
Eric is now down to 3 lives. May?
I'm sorry, Eric.
Eric is now down to 2 lives. Audrey, the floor is yours.
I'm just gonna have to continue the trend. Sorry, Eric.
Eric is now down to 1 life. Just like that, the tables have turned. We will now move on to our next question. Who most needs a wake-up call in this game? We see one Eric, one Sarah, another Sarah, and a Leo. Once again, the correct answer was Sarah. May will be answering first, followed by...
Because y'all are fucking brutal.
Wait, why do you guys all have against Sarah?
Bryce, did y'all just put her for everything?
I didn't.
My God.
I put Leo for everything. I'm sorry, Leo.
No, it's fine. I was expecting it.
May, you will be responding first. Who will you be taking away from?
Hallie. Sorry, I did Eric last time. I love you, Hallie.
Hallie. Hallie is now down to 2 lives remaining. Hallie, the floor is yours.
Go for Eric.
Eric has now been eliminated from this individual immunity challenge. The remaining people are Hallie with 2 lives remaining, May with 5 lives remaining, and Audrey with 5 lives remaining. As an update, we have 2 questions left. That is 2 questions left. Our penultimate question is, who does not deserve to be here? We see 2 Sarahs and a Leo. The correct answer was Sarah. Hallie will be answering first, followed by Audrey.
Oh, wait, who's...
May and Audrey both have all their lives remaining.
Okay. Sorry, May. I love you.
May is down to 4 lives remaining. Audrey.
Sorry, May.
May is now down to 3 lives remaining. As an update, that now means that Hallie has 2 lives remaining, May has 3 lives remaining, and Audrey has all her lives remaining going into the final question. The final question is, who do you believe is going to become the first Scotty Survivor? We have different answers across the board. Audrey says May, Hallie says Leo, and May says Corey. We have 3 correct answers for this round, and those correct answers are as follows. The first correct answer was Eric. Nobody said Eric. Had 3 remaining players. The second correct answer was Hallie. Hallie himself did not even say Hallie. So the final correct answer was indeed Corey, meaning that May is the only one to take a life from somebody this round. May does not truly matter, but please take his final life.
Alright, Audrey, you don't have any votes, so...
Okay, Audrey, you now only have 4 lives remaining, but for the sake of this challenge, that's enough. Congratulations on your first individual immunity win. You cannot be voted out at the next tribal council. To the rest of you, I wish you the best of luck throughout this week. Take care.
Okay, I feel like really, really bad about what happened with Sarah because, yeah, like, okay, like, I didn't realize, I guess, that everyone was just going to end up voting for Sarah on all the questions. Like, I know I did, but, like, just because, like, I was, like, kind of mad and, like, I didn't really, like, think of anyone else to put, but I didn't really foresee that, like, snowball effect of everyone else, like, being mad at her and putting down the same stuff. Like, dang, that's just so awful. I feel so bad for her, and I hope she's feeling okay. It just bothers me, and it felt like we were, like, cyberbullying her or something, and, like, I don't know, if that was me, I feel like I would literally, like, cry and, like, drop out or something. So I just feel really bad about the whole thing, and I really hope that she is feeling better and that people are looking out for her. But yeah, I just hope that nothing like that happens again, I guess.
But Sarah and I were, like, both crying when she called me, like, after everyone was targeting her, and I felt so bad. Because I put Leo for everything, but Hallie and Dorothy just, like, do not like Sarah anymore, so they put her name down for everything. So it, like, wasn't hard to just get, like, a majority Sarah, and then, like, question after question was Sarah, and then I kind of started to go on, and then I put her name down for things, and then on the last one, the guy, like, just couldn't, and I said Leo, even though I knew it was going to be Sarah, so then Audrey won. But yeah, not that it means anything, but I guess I'm just too nice. I felt so bad, like, I couldn't hold up her name again to the camera after having 5 in a row. Like, I just couldn't. It broke my heart a little bit.
Therapy, entitlement, stab in the back, doesn't deserve to be here. Just add it on, no baguettes, add it on.
Also, can we talk about how they were getting, like, I'm not gonna say they're, like, not that toned in socially or whatever. I'm just gonna say they all kept putting down Sarah's name, and Sarah's name kept coming up for a lot of the questions. They got, I think, the same three got the first two right, and I think at least one of them was Sarah. And then I swear, like, questions like 8 to 14 were all Sarah. And it was bad. It was really bad. Like, I got out pretty early, and I was just sitting there, I'm just like, this is fucking bullying to a degree. And also just, like, hearing stuff that happened afterwards where it was like, hey, Sarah told me that Eric texted her where it's like, oh yeah, but, like, actually, though, I felt bad. Because I'm like, nothing makes a text more genuine by starting it with, like, but actually, though.
They all ripped her a new asshole last night. You think I'm being dramatic? I am being dramatic. That's just a fact. And, oh my god. Like, Sarah kind of pissed me off when she didn't give me the idol, because I was just strategic moves. I get frustrated when people make dumb moves. That was a dumb move.
So it was actually very sad, and I'm just angry now, but that entire experience was actually awful to be hearing all those things about me, whether directly or indirectly, so... Okay, I'm done now.
I was wondering. So, I was thinking, like, why would you tell Leo? Yeah, Leo.
To be honest, because I was drunk.
Yeah, but I was also thinking there might have been another reason, and the reason also, in addition to this, I was thinking you, me, Leo, Olivia, and Anthony pretty much all knew we were going to Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them did anything. And so I just thought that maybe you might have something. I'm gonna cry. I love that for you. So we can do something.
We need to be very certain, because if we fuck it up, we're
I know.
So Sarah had the Stale idol. She showed me the fucking piece of paper. I just talked to her.
Corey, poor Corey. He said, are you lying to me? I was like, I have the Stale paper. So I'm still lying to him. I'm still lying. I can't stop. I can't stop. Like, maybe I should just tell them I have another idol. That would be so iconic for them to know. It's already iconic for me.
I trust you, and I told you about mine. I just want to just ask to get it. Like, you definitely don't have the Baldur idol, right?
I'll just tell you, I have the Baldur idol.
Talked to Sarah even before this. She has the Baldur idol. Eric is still fucking telling the truth. I'm just sitting here like, holy fucking shit! Oh my god, I'm so happy I know about this.
I came up with this idea with my fake idol to try and start a bunch of shit. That was that was plan A.
So we just had a new alliance meeting between me, Leo, Sarah, and Olivia, that we had to call Olivia in. Basically, the outcome of that is chaos. And nothing but it's just fucking chaos.
Audrey,
yeah.
guilt the living shit out of her.
Alright, I can do that.
She can do
Wait,
that.
okay, so, can you say that all again?
Alright, I'm gonna bring my fake idol to Tribal.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up at Tribal. I'm going to pretend it's real. I'm going to give it to Shane before the votes have been cast.
Okay.
And say I'm giving it to one of the four of us. And the four of us are putting our votes on Dorothy.
Okay.
Because if the four of us go out in a row, May and Eric are 4th and 5th, and Dorothy wins unanimously.
Basically, the plan is for Leo to just kind of explode at Tribal, which I don't know if that's going to be good or bad, because I do still have an idol and I can play it, and he doesn't know that. At the end of the day, though, if he think that idol looks hella real. So if they think he has an idol and he's willing to play it, he'd probably play it on himself. So I think this is gonna work, because we're at the point of here's the thing, shit's just gonna go crazy and I don't trust anything. I hate to say it, but I'm probably just gonna end up having to play my idol this week, and so if I'm right, great, I'm still here. If I'm wrong, great, I'm still here, but I'll suffer the consequences.
We're gonna twist their arms so hard they become fucking amputees. Alright?
Keep going.
That is the plan, alright? I'm just gonna go full chaos mode. I've been all like nice and charmed, like ha ha ha, don't vote me out. I'm just chilling. Nah, man. People think I'm a snake, bro. I'm a fucking basilisk. Alright? Starting tomorrow night. It's on, bro. I'm gonna pull out the fake idol. I'm gonna throw it in the fire. I'm gonna pull out the real idol. I'm gonna give it to Shane. I'm gonna announce I'm giving it to one of these four. And I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna say the four of us are voting for Dorothy. Because Dorothy's running this shit. Hallie's the vice chief. Dorothy's the chief. Hallie's the vice chief. Eric, May, Audrey, floater. This game is fluid as hell. Sarah's an ally of mine now, and she's voted for me twice.
Audrey feels guilty enough about the vote that I don't think she'd flip on Olivia. Unless she would. Unless she's just that cold-hearted. Unless she's just that cold-hearted.
I mean, when you have nothing to lose.
I know.
This is true.
Yeah. So is that settled then?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Am I just gonna incinerate the living?
Yeah, I'm just
Shit.
gonna sit there and clap.
I'm fucking ready for this.
I'm gonna give it, and then I'm gonna give it to you, and then we're gonna vote, and then I'm gonna try and twist their arms so hard, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna thank you for holding me. Thank you for holding my idol for me, and then I'm gonna take it back.
No, you said it.
Just say it.
Oh no, I was just thinking, could we if we yell Dorothy, this one whispers to Dorothy. And, I don't know. I don't know. We could say like it's not you. It's a floor. Like it would everything would start falling apart at that.
No, that's too much.
Yeah,
that's
too much.
We can't even speak.
This isn't too much. This is a lot.
Okay, so I just talked to Olivia. We spilled a lot of tea, because basically she was like saying how she felt on the bottom of her alliance and like how she thought that like Ohio was like her #1 alliance and stuff. And I think it's a little bit fishy, but also I do think that she is like in a little bit of a desperate situation right now, because I think that she's realized that like she's stuck with like 2 really powerful people, and like that like I mean like I think like to her like I'm definitely a little bit less of a threat to work with. I was just saying that I think Dorothy has the idol, and that I think that they should make Dorothy feel paranoid. And I mean, I think it's good for, like, if Dorothy has the idol, I think it's good for both of us.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if she feels paranoid, and if like, I mean, like I know that we have people on Boulder or like in our alliance. Like if I like get them in on this too, you know, even if we're not like working together, we still have a common goal, right? Of getting Dorothy to lose the idol if she has it.
Talked to Audrey today, and we charted out the alliances, and it looks like I'm the best option for this week to get voted out. If I was them, I would vote me out. I think it's the smartest move. So I will be probably playing my idol tonight. Imagine hypothetically it was me and Leo in the end.
Yeah.
I'm not winning against Leo. You know what I mean? Leo played a fucking fierce game, and he got like, I would be an idiot to bring Leo to the end.
Yeah.
I love him to death as a person. I think he's a great person, but he needs to go at some point. I 100% know that.
I think like most people agree that Leo like needs to go at a certain point, you know.
And I was so upset that it ended up being Anthony, because I thought of you and Anthony as my 2, right? Which I could, like, you didn't think that, but
I thought that you didn't think that. I thought you guys were confused. I was like, well, they're confusing me, and that's like,
no, dude, Ohana was my group, so now I'm thinking, okay, Anthony's gone and Audrey's on the other side, and I was like, I'm done. My new alliance wanted me to guilt her, but it just didn't feel natural. I just tried to do what felt the most genuine, which was like, feel like I'm disappointed, but I'm still willing to work with you, and now that Anthony's gone, you're my #1. I tried to really hone in on the fact that my 3 was her and Anthony and me. So now that Anthony's gone, she's my #1. We charted it out, which looked really good for me because I'm not very connected in the game at this point, because a lot of Baldur people are left that I'm not with.
Because we both think that Hallie, May, Dorothy, that things like they've got like some kind of like inner 3 situation going on that's gotta go. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll probably, I don't know, I don't think Olivia is in any sort of danger right now in terms of the vote, so probably reach back out to her, like, this time next week.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. We had an extremely disjointed phone call. Eric couldn't even come, and it was just me, Hallie, and Audrey. And we pretty much just went back for 40 minutes, not really coming to not a consensus, but just a definite, like, person. Because we were like, oh, maybe Corey, but, like, he can have an idol, and, like, I don't want Corey to go. And I told him and Sarah I would literally do everything in my fucking power to make sure that they're there. And I have to say, I delivered.
Poor Sarah. I can't vote her out, because...
We can't vote Sarah because I literally stressed, like, after what happened last Thursday with, like, the whole, like, voting thing and her crying, I was just like, we, like, really can't. And then Audrey agreed with me, so thankfully she had my back on that side. I was like, all right, Sarah, like, check. I freaking saved you.
I'm pretty confident working with Hallie, May, Audrey, and Eric right now, and I think that, like, everything should be okay, and I trust them a lot right now. So hopefully it works out and that we actually are able to send Olivia home, because I don't think she has an idol, and the reason we didn't go with Leo is because it was too risky.
I'm not gonna win if Dorothy stays in, because I know that Hallie is tighter with Dorothy and stuff, and then, like, I'm not sure what the situation is with me and May, but I feel like they are, like, tighter with May than they're letting me, like, know. And just, like, I knew I wouldn't win.
So I was like, I have to settle on Olivia. I'm sorry, Olivia, if you see this, but you were, like, yeah, my second option. You're very nice. You're very nice, but I want to save Corey and I want to save Sarah, even though they betrayed me last week. I don't know. They kept saying that we did this to save you, and I don't know. At least, like, the last time I checked, saving me could have been, like, not writing my name down, but I guess I am a benevolent queen because I'm trying to save them this week, even though they wrote my name down twice.
People want to vote Olivia now. Olivia is, like, my closest person on like the other side, so I can't really let that happen, because, like, if I need to flip at some point, I need to have, like, at least one person who I know I can work with. And, like, I know Eric was like, oh, like, I could, like, bring you in with, like, Corey and Sarah, but I don't really want to be, like, the person, like, brought in. And yeah, so I'd honestly rather just work with Olivia.
Personally, I don't think we should flip this week, like, in general.
Yeah.
Like, I think Leo's played a great game, but you can't trust him.
I know I can't trust him. And Olivia agrees that she can't. But
Yeah.
I think he thinks he's a lot closer to Olivia than he is, because I talked to Olivia too, right?
Yeah.
And Olivia and I had, like, a really, really honest conversation.
Yeah.
And basically, like, okay, when I was talking to Olivia, right, he was like, oh yeah, I'm like pretty close with Olivia. But Olivia was like, oh, like, I was talking to Olivia, and she was like, yeah, like Leo and I, like, we're tight, but, like, there's
Can you hold the camera until like next?
Yeah, sure.
And the next one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
She's like, Leo and I are tight, but, like, there's, like, no way I want him in my final three, because he's gonna win, right?
Yeah.
And so she was like, I need to flip on Leo at some point.
And, like, people think Leo might have an idol. He probably does, but people think Olivia might have an idol. Corey might have an idol. Like, no, Corey does not have an idol. I'm telling you, he doesn't have an idol. I saw his face today. He doesn't have an idol.
If Audrey flips, that's great. I just, like, now it's gonna be 3v2, and then we're gonna need to drag May. It's gonna be this big thing.
I think that keeping Dorothy around longer would be a mistake, and I think that other people will be able to, like, I think afterwards, like, other people will be able to realize that.
We will now welcome in the members of our jury. Zoe and Anthony voted out at the last tribal council. So May, last week's vote was quite chaotic. Did you expect it to be a tie? Did you expect it to go to rocks? Talk me through what happened with that vote.
I had absolutely no idea what was going on that entire time. I thought it was just going to be an easy Leo, but that obviously did not happen. And yeah, that was very shocking the entire time. I had no idea what was going on until I got off that call. So I think this week will be very interesting because it kind of seems like people have drawn their lines.
Olivia, May just said that people drew their lines with that vote. What effect has that had this week?
I think that is true, and I also believe that everybody here is very sociable and everybody is close with each other, even if they're not in their alliance or whatever the hell that last week was. So then I don't know if that's going to stay or if that was just a one-time thing, or I'm eager to find out what's going to happen.
Sarah, Olivia just brought up a point that people are getting close, there are relationships that are forming. We saw a little bit about how people perceived each other in the challenge. How do you think that has affected people's gameplay?
I mean, as the receiving end of this challenge, I think it kind of blurred the lines between the game and, like, you know, people socially, and that's hard because when you're in it this long, it's hard to, like, distinguish between that. So I think it made everything more difficult.
We saw somebody go out on rocks last week. Do you think somebody will get idled out tonight?
I mean, I won't be surprised, but like, at this point, I don't think I'm surprised by anything with this game.
Audrey, do you think that there are two defined sides now after that 5-5 vote, or do you think it's just a general shit show?
I think that did help define sides, but I think, as always, people can be flexible.
Leo, as we're talking, I see an idol in your hand. We're talking about idols. Is there a right time to play an idol, and is it now?
I would like to play the idol for myself.
Right now.
That's all my answer is.
Well, that might change people's strategy. It's time to vote. May, you're up first.
Get straight A's from Survivor. You guys suck.
Dorothy, you were sneaky, but you're not in Kansas anymore, baby.
And I hope I'm right, and I hope that fortune favors the bold at the end of tonight.
Sad to see you go.
I'll go tally the votes. I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Seeing none, I'll read the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final and the person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote. Dorothy. 1 vote Dorothy. Next vote. Dorothy, that's 2 votes Dorothy. Olivia. 2 votes Dorothy, 1 vote Olivia. Next vote. Olivia. That's 2 votes Dorothy, 2 votes Olivia. 5 votes left.
Why are you in here?
Next vote. Dorothy. That's 3 votes Dorothy, 2 votes Olivia. Olivia, we're tied again. That's 3 votes Dorothy, 3 votes Olivia.
Rocks, baby!
Olivia, that's 4 votes Olivia, 3 votes Dorothy, 2 votes remaining. Dorothy, we're tied again. That's 4 votes Dorothy, 4 votes Olivia, 1 vote left. 9th person voted out of Scotty Survivor Steel City and the 3rd member of our jury. Dorothy. Dorothy, that's 5. Tonight, that's enough. Please bring me your torch. Dorothy, try this token. It's time for you to go. The lines might be drawn in the sand, but this just shows that every vote is as unpredictable as the next. Have a good night. Next time on Scotty Survivor Steel City. With the sides completely even at 4, individual immunity is more important than ever. And how will Sarah and Olivia's latest scheme completely change the game once again? Tune in next week to find out.
Honestly, this has been a really amazing experience, and I'm completely fine with going out right now. Last week, I know put a huge target on my back, but that was a move that I had to make if I even wanted a chance of winning, and sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, but that's okay, and I'm really happy with all the friends I've made. And I get to vote for who does win $500, so I'm really excited for that too.